Well, welcome back to everyone watching. One of our final commissioning days, but today's final commissioning for Friday. We're here with Cadet Hern to make it a legal second lieutenant. It literally took until 3 minutes ago to get it where we could legally do it. And so we did it, and this is good to go. This is a real commissioning. We were afraid last second we may have to do a mock, but we are good. So this is a real commissioning for this fine cadet. I think first we'll go ahead and do the oath, bring up friends and family, and some rank on make it official that way, and then let them and you tell some stories, and then I'll switch with them, give you some items. I'd like to talk about you a little bit. I'm super impressed. I can't say you were a late bloomer for this detachment. I think you've always had it, but I didn't get a chance to see it, and so I want to kind of talk about that. Now I've got to see it, and I'm beyond impressed. We definitely made the right choice, and I'm going to kind of talk about that because there's two areas that I really stacked the deck, and that's my wing commanders, and that's my people who's going to train my field training reps. And I want to get into that story after that. So if everyone here is ready, I think we'll get into making it legal, doing an oath of office to make you a second lieutenant. How does that sound? Sounds great. So ready? Yes, sir. Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Patrick Anthony Hern,
Having been appointed a second lieutenant
having been appointed a second lieutenant
in the United States Air Force,
in the United States Air Force,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well
and that I will well
and faithfully discharge
and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
upon which I'm about to enter.
upon which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. So I know it's a little weird not doing. We train you for years
Yes,
to
sir.
do the shake, and I know it's a little weird, and we're going some of that to keep everyone as safe as we can. And we've done well so far, and we've had people through here, and everyone's doing well, and families are well. So what I'd like to do is, that's the legal oath. You're a lieutenant, but you look a little bare. So I'd like to bring up friends, family, and then introduce, kind of talk about them. I want them to talk about you. Embarrassing stories are highly encouraged, as long as they're legal.
All right, so I got my mom and dad here, as well as my twin sister Megan and older sister Callie. You guys want embarrassing
All right, well,
stories? Go ahead and cue them up.
Let's start pinning them on and tell a story if you have it.
Well, I started to think about his flying experiences, since that's where he's headed now. But that was unexpected going into the Air Force. That was going to be more cyber, but flying is his new venture. But I look back in his younger swimming days. He was a star swimmer for the team going to the 94 divisionals. He thought that was a good time to learn how to fly out of his bunk bed and broke his arm and blew the whole team's chance at divisionals that day.
Elbow and wrist.
Yeah. So then I look at his other flying experiences. We had multiple years of getting quadcopters at the house, and it was certainly a mistake to do them indoors. The tree took a beating. The dog was scared to heck, won't go near anything. So we're hoping for better in the future. And I know
lost the number on buildings.
It also caught fire.
It didn't blow up. It didn't blow up.
There's a lot of
This is why I'm a computer
Over the
scientist and
family
not
room.
electrical engineer.
Over the
in case it
family
was
room
wondering.
like this. Yes. Yeah.
he did learn to solder in that process. Not successfully, but he did learn. Anyone else want to say anything?
Okay, hi, I'm Megan. I'm Patrick's twin sister. I guess me and Callie's probably funny stories about you. We're trying to dress you up like us when we were little and putting you in princess outfits and trying to do your hair. So although you're not our sister, we are so happy and so proud to have a tough brother who's shown us all his cool pilot things over the years, all his fun ROTC things, taking me every year to bring a buddy day at ROTC. Always fun, always a pleasure. So those have been some super fun memories, and just coming to NC State with you has been such a pleasure. And it's always so cool to have you on campus. But now that we've graduated, hopefully we can stay close in proximity for a little bit longer. But we'll see.
we cannot wait for the day you can fly us around. We really
Yes,
look
that would be
forward to that
beneficial.
moment and benefit in time. So if you could hurry up the process of the flight school and get to flying us around wherever we may want to go, that would be much appreciated.
Based on Dad's story, I probably shouldn't hurry that
Yeah,
up.
no kidding.
We'll wait till you pass the test and all that part, but we are super proud of you and everything you've accomplished. Yes.
So you may need to go for those bigger planes because there's shopping lists when you fly to foreign countries. It's gonna be
Yes.
really big.
That's true, that's true.
Multiple pallets.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I have my moments. I think some days I'm still stuck back on the little boy who could not get up the rock wall that was in the Dick's shopping store. And now
Story
he's
goes,
gonna
yeah.
be up in the sky. So we are super proud. Military runs deep in our family. Shout out to our grandfather who couldn't be here today, who wanted to be here to see this moment, but they're on the other end wishing us forward, and we wish you forward, and we
Go
love
Air
you.
Force.
Yeah, go Air Force.
Let's get those ranks on them and make them look like a second lieutenant.
Okay, ready?
Megan, are you okay?
Just through one. No, other direction.
But how are you supposed to put it up? All right, your next commercial will be done. I'll practice.
There you go.
That looks much better. We're over here talking about twins because we apparently have multiple graduating lieutenants with twin sisters. And that's interesting for having 14 to 15 commissioning and
There you go.
2 or 3. That's pretty high probability. It's interesting.
And we both went to state, or went to state.
Yes, you weren't like the other one at the evil school. So that would be. No, you're right. You're not as evil as Duke. So.
Yeah.
UNC over Duke any day.
Yes, yeah, if we had the.
We have to
you know,
choose.
choose
Yes.
one, that would be correct. So, well, fantastic. Anyone else with any stories that you'd like to share about son, brother, et cetera?
Are they going for the record here, Sarah?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's, record. I cannot wait till you put on 06 and they were talking about you being dressed up like a doll as a kid.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right, well, I'm gonna
Thank you
switch with the
very
family then, and then I wanna present them with a few items. So, sign of the times.
Yes, sir.
Live in the cloud forever.
All right.
Clown.
Well, I want to present you with a couple things. So first, I know you have coins, but this is the Air Force coin. This is welcoming to your bigger new family, not better, but bigger and new. And that's your Air Force coin. Don't worry about losing anything. So, and then Friends at USA No Endorsement have sent over a couple things for you. They sent you another set of lieutenant bars, which you're definitely going to have. You're going to need those, I assure you. Keep one at work or whatever you need to do. And then they give you that, not later from them. And we did open one up. It's not an application, so that's kind of cool. So we had bets. Oh, they got an application. Also, you just swore the oath to the Constitution, and I know you know the Constitution. You're one of those that educate yourself very well in a lot of those things. But there's the book from the cadre. Felt it was important if that's your oath to kind of study this up. This has some cool facts in it, and it kind of talks about that. So that is from us, so you can kind of learn a little bit there.
Thanks, sir.
And then if you want to set that stuff down, I'm going to go ahead and tell a few stories about you also.
Are you trying to beat those stories, sir?
I can't. That'd be impossible. I won't even.
I'm trying to think back.
They
4
dropped
years
the mic and
ago,
walked
stories.
off. It was perfect. So what I'm going to do though is kind of say a few things about having you in class was really fun. I learned more from you than you did from me. With the cyber aspect is phenomenal to hear about. You come up and show us some neat things, and that just the way the new methods for hacking you would have been phenomenal in cyber. I have no doubt you're going to be phenomenal as a pilot also. But It's neat to learn that, and that's always great to have a class of all these different degrees and individuals learning the newest. And you always have really good pertinent stuff. I think even your class is like, that's kind of neat. And so, and I would tell you, if you look at General Williams, who was here a few days ago with Marianne Williams to commission lieutenant bar, he's your perfect example, and he'll tell you the story. He was a pilot. He was one of the first NJETs. I think he might have been the first to go to NJET, and also a whole bunch of other items. And there was a point where the wing commander had kind of looked over and says, we have to do this new cyber thing. He said something about I have a degree or something in computer science, and he got tagged for it. And over the next X amount of years, kind of helped him go all the way into major general and some other stuff. And now, if I get this right, he's running a cybersecurity company after he retired, and he kind of went back to those roots. So who knows where it'll take you, but it is an incredible thing to have, and you're going to be flying, literally a flying computer, whether it be 22s or some of these other ones. All they are is a computer. If they get hacked, we're done. And so I think a lot of your background is going to help in that area. So I always thought it was neat. I really did enjoy having you in class because it was good stuff and neat things you would teach us. And the other thing is I'm never going to lie to you guys or not own up to it if I'm not right about something. But when we talked about, when we were coming out to say who's going to be the next to kind of take over field training prep, and we knew it was going to be big shoes to fill, Cadet Stein, now Lieutenant Stein, had really kind of raised that bar and changed it up. And we were like, that's the right direction. We like that. And your name was coming up and you wanted to do that. And I said, I don't know if he has it. I hadn't seen it yet, right? Because I hadn't got eyes on you and Major Marisol, Major Marin. She said, he's got it. Let's give him a shot. And I said, all right, if you say so. And again, part of my job is I got to trust my people. And it was not my call. And I said, okay, I'm going to keep an eye on it. And I think it was a week or two in, and I was just like, wow. Like, the program took another step. And I hope if any field training preps are out there, the limited amount you trained got this year from him was incredible. And you got them ready. Like, I could send them and compete anywhere, nationally, and I have no doubt they're going to come out and just do really well at field training. I loved how you integrated things. Your thought process was solid. You had different intensity levels. You had such a detailed plan. And I said to Major Marin, you were right. Like this, without a doubt, after the first week, you were the right one. And it was even like, again, you weren't a late bloomer, but I saw it. Now I got there because we're around you all the time, and you impressed me every single week. I'd see a new field training prep on Friday, and I go, oh, wow. And you had just plans, and you were the calm one, and you let your CTAs train, and just super, super impressed. I really was. So I'm really glad I got to see that. I'm really glad that you wanted to go for it and that we threw you into the fire and you proved yourself by far. So hats off to you. I would not have chosen that, and I would have been wrong. And I'm really glad that I listened to them, and they saw it before I did, and you blew us all away. It was a really, really, really good program. Sorry you didn't get to go finish that. I know that they don't know all the other stuff you had for them. They're kind of lucky they didn't have to finish this semester because you had some neat stuff for them, and I was looking forward to it. And it would have made them more ready. But what you already gave them, and I hope they recognize that they're lucky. I know it was hard for them, and hats off completely. I'll turn the floor over to you. Super proud of you. All of us are. Take your time. Talk to anyone as long as you like.
Thank you, sir. Well, couldn't have said it better. Thanks to everyone out here who's watching today, all the friends and family. I couldn't be here without you guys, especially close family here, but also the ones who couldn't make it. Couldn't be here today. I was kind of thinking about what to say for today, and it kind of came down to everyone keeps saying that the Air Force is a really close place. You see a lot of people over and over again, some friendly faces. So for kind of just all the cadets out there, I just want to say, please keep in touch. It's you guys that really made this experience, along with this awesome cadre. Such an awesome experience for these 4 years. So please keep in touch. It's a small Air Force, so hopefully I'll see you guys out there soon.
Very good. That is the only time you have spoken that short. That's great. Now, normally, I was like,
I know I'd block off 10 minutes for it, sir.
And trust me, this is all right. I'm casting stone in the glass house. I get it. But wow, that's all you have?
It feels very surreal, sir. I don't know what to say.
All right.
Short and simple.
Sweet and
Which is
simple.
not him. This is great. I'm proud of you either way. If you're you're sure, I'll let you go ahead and click off a live, and then we'll cover some other items.
Hi, thank you.